Good morning, everyone, especially to our professor, Dr. Gina Galvo. Good morning, ma'am. And to all my co-masterants, good morning. I am Maricel R. Salvation, your reporter in this topic, the human resource planning. So today's topic, we will explore a design about the human resource planning. What is a human resource planning? So what is a human resource planning? Human resource planning is a process that identifies the current and the future human resource needs for an organization to achieve its goals. It means that the human resource planning is a type of a short course designed to highlight the resource management topic. Human resource planning should serve as a link between human resource management and the overall strategic plan of an organization. The human resource planning, which frequently directs or redirecting, implementing strategies to move an organization forward. So now we will further explore the topic, the HRP or the human resource planning, by aligning the three steps of a strategic topic to meet the organization the human resource need. It includes the human resource planning includes planning like figuring out. First, we have where are you? Where are you means understanding the current reality. Second, we have want to go. Want to go means understanding, find the vision for the future of an organization. Third, we have how to get there. How to get there is taking a plan to reality through measurable action. By using this process, you will develop the core elements of the human resource planning, including by using this process, you will develop the core elements of the human resource planning, including the strategy, the goals, and the action. So these are the core elements of a human resource planning. So what is a strategy? A strategy is an extension of mission, bridge between the organization and environment. Second, we have the goals. So a goals is a statement of a desired outcome towards effort are directed. So it's very important that the personnel of the management have a goals. First, we first have a strategy, and then strategy used is in a goals to achieve a goals, and by achieving the goals is through actions. Actions are the most important thing that can be done to reach stated goals. To develop those core elements, we will proceed to steps. The human resource planning has three steps as we discussed earlier. And the first steps in human resource planning is where are you? First, figuring out where you are through environment scanning. So there are two components of environmental scanning. First is the external component, which identifies opportunities and threats. Second, we have the internal component, means inside, assesses organizational and weaknesses. This process, often referred to as SWOT, the strength, the opportunities, the weakness, and the threats. By completely scanning the environment and discussing the result, its value in defining and refining strength, goals, and action, By using the SWOT matrix, as you can see, a square divided into 4 quarters to complete analysis. Each quarter represents one element: the strength, the weakness, the opportunities, and the threats. The strength, think about the attributes that can help your objectives. So it considered as helpful and internal, mostly as what do we do well. Second one is the weakness. For this quadrant, it belongs to internal and harmful. Think about the attributes. The weakness is like, think about the attributes that could hurt achieving your objective as mostly as what we can do for improvement or what we can for improve. Third, the opportunities. It belongs to helpful and external. For this quadrant, think about the external conditions that could help you achieve your objectives. Mostly asked, what more we can do to achieve our goals or the goals of an organization. Lastly, finally, we have the threats. For this quadrant, it belongs to harmful and external. Think about the external condition that could damage your performance as what obstacles do you face? And now let's move on to the second step. Let's proceed to the second step of the human resource planning. Want to go. Want to go figuring out where you want to go through by identifying strategy goals. Strategic goals, also known as the critical issues, or also known as strategic issues, which is the heart of the human resource planning process. A critical issue is a fundamental affecting the for strategy can be developed organizational or human resource management. To identify the strategic issue, look for the theme or SWOT analysis, the strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats, and prioritize those critical issues for environmental scanning. Strategy. Strategy is an extension of an organization's mission, a bridge between organization and its environment. Strategy should be a part of a purpose, policies, or a program and identifies or define what function is, what it does, and why it does it. A plain language tool is a central to human resource planning effort of a strategy statement. It is designed to communicate for human resource strategy. For example, it creates an emotional bonds among of the employees and effective employees or for an effective employees. Goals. Goal statement are desired outcomes toward which effort is directed. Goals support and provide direction for your strategy. It helps you realize the human resource planning goal support my direction to human resource strategy. Goals need to be actionable and clear. Goals should be actionable and clear to engage, step, and conceive to make outcomes become reality. It helps and gives that effective communication tool by using the SMART criteria. So, what is a SMART criteria? SMART criteria means S stands for specific. A goal is clear, unambiguous, and focused on one topic or area if well defined and easily understood. So it is very important that a goal is specific and can be easily understood by the employee or the member of an organization. M stands for measurable. A goal has a definable endpoint that is quantifiable, numbers or by percentage that can be easily measured. A stands for achievable. A goal is one that is possible to accomplish. You are able to reach the goal. So in human resource planning, it's very important that your goal is achievable and to be specific, measurable, and achievable for an organization. Relevant. R stands for relevant. Goal is one that achieve your human resource planning and it's very important to them and the organization. So it's very important for the organization that your goal is relevant to what is your goal for the organization, to make the organization forward. So it should be relevant to each other. So relevant to what it's need and what it's need to do to achieve the goal of an organization. T is for time-based. Goal is a goal that has scheduled completion date, time frame you can be accountable to. So it's very important that there is to be a schedule to be completion for that goal to achieve. So if there's no time base, so there's a possibility that the the goal can't be achieved because there's no specific time, no specific measure. That's it. So it's very important that it has a time base. Now let's proceed to the third step of human resource planning, which is how to get there. How to get there, figuring how to get there through the identification of metrics and actions. Actions is the most important thing that can be done to reach stated goals. For each goal, develop at least one and up to 3 action items to achieve that goal. After uncovering how critical issues in from goals, now turn to a conversation of means by which to reach those goals through our actions. Monitoring and metrics. Monitoring is all about an organization plans for reviewing and defining the plan. And during the work of strategic planning, may be reason enough to ensure the definitive progress toward realizing goals is made. Metrics provide the means by which success of action can be measured and tracked. For more important is the ability to make progress, clearly communicate what activity need to be done, reach the goals and modern of the plan, ensure continuous reviews and refinement. Human resource planning is a critical for each functional area of human resource management. As the three-step strategic question, where are you? Want to go? How to get there? By, do by doing the 3 steps of human resource planning process, it is to ensure you develop the right human resource strategy goals and action items to realize your plan. So the insight of the human resource planning process, a nation's Development is heavily reliant to human resource like the human knowledge, skills, thinking, and technology. Here's my references. And thank you for watching.